All right. This might be that YouTube video that everybody looks forward to from their favorite content creators. This might be the one where GMat cries. Hopefully not. I don't want to cry on camera. Hey everybody, welcome. It's a pleasure to know that you've clicked on this video. Thank you for doing so. I'm gonna try my best over the next 10 or so minutes to make everything make sense, keep everything kind of linear, and try not to get sidetracked too much. But this is unscripted. All my videos are unscripted. I shouldn't say that. I don't like saying that. Like, this is unscripted, because all of my stuff is unscripted. You guys know that. The GMat content, I just jump into a game, hit play, and make some jokes. Throw memes in later. Bing bang boom. GMat internet sensation. But for like the face to camera videos, some of them are scripted, and some of them are just notes, like the one I just put out of the Instagram companies that were scamming. That one was just notes. I was like, I gotta hit this, I gotta hit this, I gotta hit this, and then at the end, whip my phone out and read the text. But yeah, so this one, I'm just, it's a mixture of being exhausted and just kind of over the face to camera content. I'm sick of these update videos. I'm sure you guys are too. If I'm sick of it, I can imagine you guys are just like, fucking put out a goddamn GMat video already, cunt. Put out some goddamn Twitch highlights or something something GMat related, not this fucking nonsense. But here we are. I was going to make this unlisted and just send the link to the Discord community and the Twitch community, the sort of the tighter, the people who I'm in more contact with, to let them know what's going on. But I think I'm going to make it public, because there is a big portion of people who just watch the YouTube content, and I don't want them to be out of the loop, if you know what I mean. So why might I cry? I've been crying a lot today. Spent the entire morning just fucking bawling my eyes out. And why is that? All right. So I'm going to act like nobody knows what's going on, because I know in the stream some people are aware of these, because we talk about this in the streams, twitch.tv/TheRealGMat. We sometimes, before we start a game, for the first half an hour of a stream, we'll just chat. I'll talk about things that are going on in my life, ask everybody how they're doing in the stream, and talk to each other. But let's, for today, for this video, and to try and not get sidetracked, because I don't think I'm going to edit this. I think I'm just going to put it out. Let's try and act like nobody knows what's going on. So last year, 2020, I've never struggled with mental illness, sort of at all. I have surface level anxiety. I think I share anxiety like the majority of people in the world, do. That didn't make sense. I think I have the same level of anxiety that everybody has, which is, it's not debilitating, but when things start to pile on, and then you get that last little thing sit on top of the pile, I just shut down. Some people are really good at powering through, going, all right, well, here's the list of problems. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to blah, 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 do that, so that it's all gone. I've never been good at that. I can do it when the pile's this big. When the pile's this big, I'm no good. And then I'll have panic attacks. So I've experienced panic attacks, anxiety attacks. But outside of that, my mental health is pretty good. I would say it's pretty strong. Haven't suffered from depression or, eating disorders, or, I'm a big boy, but nothing too crazy. But last year, I developed hypochondria, sort of out of nowhere as well. It wasn't something that's creeped up on me. I just suddenly had hypochondria, and I had no idea where it came from. And I'm going to therapy now to try and deal with it, I guess, to find the root of it. I have not found that to be particularly effective, to be honest. That's not a shit on therapy at all, by the way. I think therapy's great. It just hasn't been effective yet, or possibly at all, for me in this particular circumstance. So, I guess there's kind of two sides to my hypochondria. There's a make shit up and get stressed out about nothing kind of side, and when there's an actual problem, I just realized how messy this room is. Fucking hell. Ignore this. When there is an actual issue, an actual problem, really not dealing with it well because of my hypochondria. Always thinking about the worst possible outcomes, etc. So, for instance, the biggest example of making shit up and it being detrimental was for the last 6 months of 2020. I was getting heart palpitations, which some people know. I mean, nobody knows. I'm going to pretend like nobody knows anything. I was getting heart palpitations. And I was concerned that I had a heart condition. Because when it's something like your heart, that's your body's motor. I really didn't want that to be fucking up. So I spent hundreds, possibly thousands of unnecessary dollars getting tests to try and work out if something was wrong. Which I recommend you do, by the way. If you think something's wrong, get it sorted out. But if a doctor says to you, I am 100% positive you are fine, and you go, is there anything else we can do? And they roll their eyes at you, maybe take that, So I pushed past a certain point and started getting tests that the doctors were saying, you don't need this test. Just so you're aware, we would not give this test to somebody unless we were 80% sure they had a heart condition, But I did it. I had things strapped to me while I was running on a treadmill, while some ladies giving me a scan of my heart. I went through a lot of shit to, at the end, have a doctor say, your heart is great, your cholesterol's great, you don't have diabetes, lose a little bit of weight. That's it. So my heart palpitations were because of stress and lifestyle things, like, they're like, hey, ease up on the marijuana and coffee. And, there's certain triggers that will trigger heart palpitations in people, but it's not your heart, you're fine. Which is fine. Would have been fine if it wasn't for the fact that I just spent 6 months wasting so much time and so much energy and so much emotion as well. Like, I want to make it really clear that when I'm in this place where I think something's wrong, I am not sleeping, I'm not eating well, my downtime should be spent having downtime, hanging out with Beck, hanging out with Aiden and Ben, hanging out with my friends, doing stuff that I enjoy. But instead, my downtime is spent working, because my work time I spent going to the doctors and just sitting here staring at my computer, thinking about all the worst possible outcomes of whatever thing I've fabricated. On the whole, it didn't really affect my work. I was still able to get content out. Make stuff, which is important because, and through therapy, I've come to learn, and, with conversations with Beck, possibly one of the reasons why my hypochondria, where the hypochondria came from, is the fact that I am acutely aware that I can't take time off. I'm sure everybody knows this by this point, but I'm going to say it. This is my full-time job. I make GMat videos. I make a podcast. I have some views on my Facebook page. I also work for Gameology with our collaborative channel Send Noobs, where we make more GMat videos. It's just my videos, but they pay me for it. And I edit shows for Gameology, Gamers React, Experts React. time to dev, that sort of stuff. This is my job. And through all these different sources, I make a full income. But it's like I don't want to say like a scraping by income, because I make good money, you know what I mean? But I use the money that I make. We rent a house that has room for an office, and you know, I put the money back into the brand. You know, I have my own, you know, you have to manage your own taxes. Just that I'm not scraping by, but I don't have a safety net. You know, I don't have a massive savings account. I can sort of put aside a bit each month so that I'm building a savings. But when it comes to spending thousands of dollars on tests that I don't need, I'm pulling away from that safety net bit by bit by bit by bit. So being aware that I can't take time off makes me really scared about being sick and being unwell. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that thought, but that's obviously a root of all of this. So on the other side of all of this is when something is wrong, I hyperfixate on whatever condition it is. I'm Googling, I'm learning, I'm making sure the worst doesn't happen. Like you guys know, I just had my wisdom teeth. Sorry, nobody knows. At the start of last month, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. And for the 10 days of post-op, that recovery period, I was fixated on making sure that I didn't get an infection. I didn't get dry socket. I was staying on top of my drugs, you know, taking the drugs before there was pain, just trying everything I could to make sure. And I might have said this 100 times. I said, because if I get an infection, I can't take more time off work. I need to start work next week or whatever it was. Like I took maybe 4 days off at the start of recovery. And then by the 5th day, I was back to working. And maybe even on the 3rd and 4th day, I was still in at my computer organizing some stuff, you know. I said, I can't take more time off. I have to soon not only be able to edit, but be able to speak. And if I get an infection, I'm not going to be able to speak. That's just an example. Like, you know, that's where this hypochondria. So I'm losing sleep. I'm not eating. I'm stressed out, which is not an environment that's conducive of good content. You know what I mean? Rarely has this obstructed me making content. I've always managed to find times to film when I'm in a good mood. But, I mean, I don't think there's ever been a video that I've put out where I had to turn it on. You know what I mean? I had to pretend I wasn't in a good mood. I think generally, of course it's probably happened, but nothing sticks out. But at the moment, which I'll talk about in a little bit, there has been periods like that. What was I talking about? So yeah, the wisdom tooth recovery was just such a brainful. And now, from taking all that anti-inflammatory medication, while barely having a diet, because you can't eat at all when you have your wisdom teeth taken out, I've developed a stomach ulcer, which is, you know, it's fine. It's very painful, very, very painful. I'm nauseous. And there is, which is the thing that I hyperfixate on, there is, if the ulcer starts to bleed, that can be fatal. That, to a hypochondriac, is a very terrifying premise. Having that information in the back of my mind has made me useless today, yesterday, the day before. I can't even edit content. I can't, let alone fucking get in front of a camera and go, hey guys, it's GMat, blah, 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 blah. I can't stop thinking about these possibilities. I've been in the hospital today, yesterday, and the doctor's trips. trying to make sure everything's okay. I have my doctor's email, and he probably regrets that. So, what was the point of all this? Basically, I wanted to let you guys know what's going on, which will inform why I am going to take some time off. Taking 1 week off, starting today. I spoke to my bosses today. We just had a big meeting. I said, look, here's what's going on. I'm unwell. And I mean, the cold hard truth is I am unwell. I do not feel my best. I have a wound in my stomach lining, and it's causing me pain and stress. So the plan was to take next week off, but I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm in pain now. Content needs to come out, but my health is more important. And as these guys said, I don't know why I'm saying that like that's some revelation that I've had. It was the guys that I work with, Seb, Dario, Allison, Albie, these amazing people that have given me so much flexibility this year, a year that I feel like has just been full of excuses and to them and to you guys of saying, oh, the Monday stream's going to Tuesday because I'm not feeling well or blah, blah. Like just constantly changing and switching and swapping because I am either sick, afraid I'm going to get sick, knowing that I can't take time off and my brain is shutting down and I'm not able to work because I'm thinking about all this stuff. Everybody has given me so much flexibility. And it was those guys, Seb in particular, who said, your health comes first. Take a week off. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm really going to take a week off. Not only to recover, but to show myself that everything's going to be fine. And you know what? It might not be fine, you guys. This year has been full of these awesome periods where it's this influx of new viewers, and it always comes right before something. The last one, we got like hit with all these new subs and people coming here, getting ready to have content thrown at them. And then I had to take, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. So I had to put out different kinds of content, Twitch uploads, that sort of stuff. I couldn't put out regular GMat videos. And now, surprise, surprise, we're in a pretty good influx of people at the moment. And now I'm going to take a week off. And you know what? I'm going to do it. And it's going to be fine. I need to take this time off to recover. Check in with my girlfriend. Check in with my friends. Show myself that I can take time off without GMat, without Send Noobs, without, Gamers React or whatever show I'm working on. Show myself that I can take this time off without that stuff falling apart. We might lose subs. We might, in next week when I post a new video, it might not get the views that it usually gets because the algorithm sees that I haven't put out content for a while. I don't know. But I think it's really important to do this. I know I'm rambling, you guys. I just want to make it really clear to you guys that I did a cut there because I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I just want you guys to know that I love making this content. I love making content. The content isn't the problem. It's my brain at the moment, and I need to teach myself that this isn't it. You know what I mean? I can take time off. I can take a break. I think it's the sort of curse of now I'm on this path. And we're growing. You know, we're always growing. But now that I am growing, I'm really scared to stop. Because I worry that if I stop, some people are going to get off. Does that analogy work? Like if we're a train, I want to keep going. I want people to jump onto the train as we go. But if I stop, I'm worried that people will get bored and they'll get off. You know, that wasn't the worst analogy I've ever come up with either. Yeah, that's my fear. That's my fear. That if I stop, people won't come back. And you know what? It's time to stop. It's time to take a break. So, I'm done for a week. You guys, there will be some stuff going up on Send Noobs. I'm working tomorrow to organize some stuff, get some stuff out, to be released, scheduled release on Send Noobs. But as for streams, as for GMat content, I'm gonna go silent for a week. Not the Discord. I'll be active in the Discord. But you'll don't expect stuff to come out. Because I need to take a week to just relax, make plans, make ideas for what we're going to be doing, what videos are coming up for GMat. I need to have a bit of time to plan some GMat stuff, plan some Send Noob stuff, plan some Gamers React. I need, a chance to just breathe. And I'm going to take that chance. So, next Friday, I'll be back. So, expect the stream to kick off again. Friday let's get the date right. Friday the 16th. You'll catch me. I will be streaming. It's going to be epic. We're going to have 70 viewers. We're averaging like 50 viewers at the moment, which is so cool because you get to 70 and that's when you can get partnered and that sort of stuff. There's a hashtag going around at the moment for streams and the Discord, and that's it. This is the year at GMat. And I really want this to be the year at GMat when things really blow up, when I can, when things start happening. And I feel like all these little breaks are aren't good for that to happen. That is going to fuck everything up. But this is a special break. This is a break I need, for all the reasons I've just laid out. I'm going to stop talking about it now. I'm going to try and end this video. So here's something I'm a little bit embarrassed about. So let me make this clear. This is not a necessity at all. This is not something anybody has to do. But I wanted to mention it because obviously, there's no two ways about it. This is the way I make my living, is through community support. A big portion of my income is from Twitch and my support is on Twitch. It just feels weird actually physically asking, but taking a week off is scary. When I'm not working, I'm not making money. So it's going to be a bit of a frugal month, or maybe even a frugal few months to catch up. If you do want to support me in any way, first off, share my stuff, get some friends to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that. That's the best way you can support me. But I'm going to link down below my Streamlabs link, which is where people donate on the stream. That's always open, obviously. And I'll make sure to thank you. I can't thank you on stream, but if that happens, I'm not saying to do it. I'm just mentioning it. You can also give subs at any point, which is a great way to give support, but also spread it to the community. And I'll also link the Patreon down below, which is a subscription service where you can get some extra content for like $3 a month or however much you want to spend a month. That's it, you guys. I feel like I've said nothing. I don't know if I've even made. I don't know why I was making this video or if I've hit the points that I need to hit. I wanted to explain to you guys my hypochondria, which I think I've done successfully. I want to explain to you guys my current health condition. Oh, that's another thing to make clear. I don't know if I made this clear. I'm in a lot of pain. Did I make that clear? So this week off isn't also just to teach myself that I can take a week off. I need to recover. I need to take care of myself. And in doing that, show myself that that's fine, Matt. That's totally fine. If you need a week off, you need a week off. Yeah. My current health condition, my... Did I even say I have an ulcer? Oh my God, my brain's not working. I'm going to watch this back before I put it out. All right, let's assume that this all makes sense and that you guys have stuck with me through this entire video. If you have, holy fuck balls. Mention in the comments if you made it this far. I love you guys so much. Oh, I'm getting a message on Facebook. It's one of my friends. I'm going to go reply to him now because I love my friends. And I love you guys. I'll see you very soon.